¿Qué onda, raza? Welcome back to my canal. So in this video, I'm gonna show you vatos how I like to alter my Ben Davis Gorilla Cut pants. So there's two alterations that I like doing. So the first one is that on the label on these ones, I don't like how they look compared to the original ones. I'm putting them next to each other para que vean mejor. This is the original one. These are the Gorilla Cuts. I just don't like how it looks. So on my past videos, I've mentioned a seam ripper. I've showed videos on how to use them or me using them. So to save time, I'm just going to show you how they look after you take off the label. So once you take off the label, the pants look clean, more plain. There's nothing flashy on the back. This is my preference. So raza, a lot of gente asks, what's the difference between the Gorilla Cut and the original fit? So raza, look. So these are the Gorilla Cut Ben Davis. These are the original fit. You can see the difference. Then you have the Dickies, and you also see the difference. Dickies are about an inch smaller than the original fit. Then the Gorilla Cut are actually bigger than like an inch and a half compared to the original. So this is just the different sizes of openings. Now raza, I know a lot of you vatos are gonna ask, hey, if you don't like how wide they are, then why are you getting them? The reason why I'm getting them is because in original fit, they don't have the denim colors. Only in the Gorilla Cut do they have those denim colors. So I actually personally like como se ven mejor los Dickies, how tapered they are compared to the original fit and the Gorilla Cuts. So on the next alteration, what I'm gonna do is get my pants tailored to look exactly like the Dickies. Now you're gonna say, well damn fool, why do you have to do all that? Why not just only stick to Dickies? Well, I like to have different variety of colors. So when it's time to throw on a shirt, sometimes this shade of brown from Dickies doesn't match and the brown from the Ben Davis match better. So I just like having different options of colors to choose from. So that's why I do all this. I know it's a lot of hassle, but hey, that's why I'm able to put a whole bunch of different outfits together. So raza, before I take them to the tailors, I'm gonna actually put on the pants and show you a before and after how they look. Okay carnales, so this is exactly how they look. Again, in my opinion, they're too wide from the bottom. That's why I'm going to get them tailored. The top looks perfect. It's just the bottom portion. I think they're way too wide. They cover about 90% of my shoe, and I actually don't like that look. Okay raza, so the pants I have on right now, these are the original fit Ben Davis, and you can tell the difference from the width of the bottom. Okay, so now on these last pair, these are Dickies. You can see that the bottom, they're a lot slimmer, and out of all my pants, I actually like how Dickies fit the best, and that's why I'm gonna take all these other pants to the tailors and show you guys how I'm gonna get them tailored. So the first alteration was removing the tag. So now on this last alteration is me taking them to the tailors. I'll bring you guys along and I'm gonna get them tailored. If you wanna call them tailored, tapered, slim, whatever it is, but I'm gonna get them to look exactly how my Dickies look. And raza, I did forget to mention that what I'm doing is to go for that 70s look specifically for this video or for these pants. I do dress up 90s. When I dress up 90s, that's when I dress up really baggy. So I'm actually gonna buy a second pair and use them big. ¿Qué onda raza? So 3 months later, I finally get all the pants. It took a long time because it was during Thanksgiving when I went. The lady went out of town for 2 weeks. When she came back, I left for Christmas, then New Year's, then February I went to Vegas. So there's been a lot of traveling. So me and the lady have actually been missing each other, but finally I got all the pantalones. So I'm gonna try on the same exact pair to show you the difference. So all my pants, carnales, I have to re-iron them But if you like how the pants looked, all I did was take this pair of pants of Dickies to the tailor, and I told her, hey, I want you to make these pants exactly like Dickies. And that's what she did. So if you like what I did, that's exactly what I did. Just take it to your local tailor and take a pair of Dickies and tell them, hey, just make these pants just like these. It's that simple. Okay, raza, so right before I close out the video, I know a lot of you vatos are gonna ask, hey carnal, ¿dónde conseguiste esa camisa? It's actually a Cascade. Go check out Greenspans. They started remaking them, so they sell different colors. So if you really like how this one looks, this is my favorite, go get you a pair. So with all that being said, raza, this is the way that I like to tailor my pants. Y yo sé que todos tienen different types of gustos, but this is the way that I like to tailor my pants. And on my channel, I'm just showing you vatos the things that I like to do to my clothes, so maybe you guys can get some inspiration. So muchas gracias again. Till next video, let me know what's the next video you vatos want to watch or have me shoot. Los quiero mucho.